So much for the mythic realm. Never seen so much dust.
As dusty as it is, it must have left countless people speechless back in its heyday. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Miss Wangjun, is this the mural that leads to the mythic realm?
Indeed, it is. How strange. I clearly remember carefully dusting it a few days ago. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me?
Is that so? Maybe the mythic realm is testing us. Since it's all covered in dust again, let's clean it one more time to show how much we care. With me and Momo helping, we'll get it done in no time.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Cosmic Briefing through downloads here at the Tarot Tea Table. I am your host, Celerity Clarity, or the Apothecary, whichever you prefer. It honestly does not matter to me, but I'm just really happy to be here again with y'all, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready to jump in. So our angel numbers that we'll be covering today are 444, 8888, and 1111. Before we get started with those and unravel those, I do want to point out that energy when I'm reading it is very fluid. So think of it this way. He could be a she could be a he, they could be a he or a she or a they. You know, I could pull a king of swords and be talking about your Aunt Marjorie, or even a queen of swords and be talking about your uncle Phil. I don't know. You know, just put energy where it fits. I could even be talking about you. Energy is fluid. Put it where it fits. With that, please only take what resonate and let the rest marinate for those who really need it. Okay? Only what resonates with you. On top of that, please know that this reading is timeless. So, you know, I could be posting this on, let's say, we'll just say for the fuck of it, February 25th. And you happen to find this October 8th. I feel like this will be talking about your past, your present, your future, whichever, put it where it fits. And it'll essentially be confirmation for you. All right. So getting into 444, we know 4 is related to Uranus. Ooh. I don't want to knock over my little dabby poo stick there. Okay, 4 is related to Uranus, so Aquarius domicile, Leo detriment, Scorpio exalt, and Taurus fall. I really want to highlight this right now. This was a theme throughout the reading, and we'll talk more about it, but we were getting a lot of herbal relaxation. Okay, natural herbal relaxation. And with that, I channeled Spa by Icona Pop and Sophie Tucker. So y'all are about to get that spa experience, like hot springs or possibly mud baths, mani-pedis, singles or couples massages, depending on what's going on in your life, steam rooms filled with herbal scents, and of course saunas, and maybe some of y'all will partake in literal herbal relaxation via cannabis beforehand, or maybe you'll, you know, partake in a salt bath with cannabis. Put it where it fits. Maybe y'all just like to smoke and that helps you chill out. Put it where it fits. But I'm definitely feeling more so a luxurious vibe here, not necessarily just smoking a bowl and going about your day, unless that is luxurious to you. Nonetheless, I did channel the lyrics from Spa. I'm done with the club, just take me to the spa, because I want to feel the sweat from the steam room and the sauna. I also channeled naked bodies everywhere, I'm okay, you can stare. You and me forever young with this facial made of, oh. So y'all might be getting facials too. Again, put that where it fits. I don't know your life. I'm talking about like, you know, the skincare facials, but put it where it fits. Nonetheless, I feel like y'all are just ready to relax. Like you have, you know, lived the young life. You have done, you know, all the clubbing and, you know, drinking and, you know, dancing, whatever. You're just done living in excess in that way. You know what I mean? Like you no longer want to just stoop down and continue to think life is just one big old party. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Nonetheless, I'm here for it. You deserve the full spa experience. You should listen to that song too. It is so fun. I love Icona Pop. I love Sophie Tucker. Check it out. Do your best to keep, you know, this little bit of luxury that you're experiencing right now, because like I said, it's literally just a taste. It is not the full package just yet. It's just a taste. So do your best to keep this all under wraps until you're about to leave or have already left for your trip. Whether it's around the world or you're literally just getting the spa experience nearby your house, it doesn't matter. You deserve to enjoy this. You do not need some jelly-ass Betties trying to ruin it for you. Okay. For those who haven't reached this stage yet, it is coming and it will be due to the changes you or your person or both bring into your personal lives as well as the outer world. And I'm talking about like your industries, you know, your families. I'm getting like major leadership energy here, okay? But in such a way that it's not necessarily expected, and it may even come in a sense of being taboo, especially with the Scorpio exalt. Like y'all are very innovative, especially with the Aquarius domicile. But moving on, I'm talking like, you know, company expansion, turning out 300% revenue, you know, while simultaneously improving that revenue as well as any procedures, let alone creating standards of procedure for these companies. And that's incredibly impressive. And I hope you're proud of yourself. I feel like it could also be like in terms of like school, maybe you're helping out with brand new curriculum, or it could be even in terms of your own business and y'all are moving up as entrepreneurs and finally getting a taste of what it could be like to have your own successful business. And I'm talking successful to the point of living comfortably and then some. Whatever the case is, I know y'all are about to make enough to live comfortably and then some. Okay, I'm getting that you, and if partnered, your person, work in a very unconventional environment or unconventional fields in general, to be honest. And I feel like, again, with the whole innovation, y'all introduce some new ways of thinking. If working under another, I'm literally getting that you are one of the owner's favorites. And they actually see a bit of themselves in you. Some of y'all could literally be like the Gordon Ramsay of your career or, you know, your field, whatever. And what I mean by that is like you are so much so a natural leader and innovator that you can go into a space and figure out what the fuck it needs immediately and what, you know, it could do without. And you may not necessarily be as headstrong or, you know, aggressive as Gordon Ramsay, but I feel like you have that fine attunement. Some of y'all may actually be like, you know, and I don't want to toot your horn, but maybe like some of y'all, if you've had your IQ tested, like you're a legit genius. And that's really cool. If you're here and listening to me, thanks. Like I'm glad that you feel like I have something to offer you. Even so, whether you know or not, great job remaining humble, okay? Like, remember how much power your influence and magnetism, and those of you who, you know, maybe you do identify as someone who is incredibly intelligent, especially with Aquarius domicile. And I feel like you are intelligent to the sense of you can see multiple ways in which something can be done and how it needs to be done and what would be the best way to do it in order to create efficiency. So that's really important with companies too, especially when it comes to saving money. That's not always the case with real life, but for companies, they do want maximum efficiency, and you know how to bring that. But yeah, great job. I feel like it is important to remind you how much power your influence and magnetism hold. Okay, and please don't take this wrong, but many people who have this sort of power within them, it's like a superpower, and it can be abused. I mean, we see it abused actively in the media so often already. Just please bear that in mind and try your best to just use it for genuine good. This goes for you and your person if partnered. All right. I channeled Guatemala by Ray Shremmerd, and I'm getting more vacay vibes here, so that's awesome. Enjoy your vacation if you are dipping, pack your bags. But layering onto remaining humble, you and your person are magnetic as fuck, and you both have a ton of pull. I specifically channeled from Guatemala. I got more pull than him and him combined. Like, y'all got a lot of pull. You and your person are magnetic as fuck. Enjoy your vacay, but please remember to stay humble and only use that magnetism for good. For the greater good, should I say. Ooh, I want to highlight that. Going forward, I did channel 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. I don't know how she wants us to say her name. Because, you know, years back in a podcast, she said it was Ariana Grande, and she was correcting people. But now I'm hearing Ariana Grande all the time. And I don't like butchering people's names. So it sounds like Ariana Grande now, so we're going to say Ariana Grande. Nonetheless, you are literally in a season, and I hate to be cliche, but you're in a season of I want it, I got it. You want it, you got it. Like, this is major Emperor, Empress energy here, okay? And we've been channeling that. That is so awesome. Princess, they're just some birds, my love. They're just some birds. Let them bird. My love. You better let those birds bird. You let those birds bird. Thank you. Stinker. All right. Y'all are seeing what will bring you stability, and you're letting go of anything that has, especially in a continuous motion, attempted to bring a ton of chaos your way. And you're just over all the drama, all the theatrics, all the spectacles, all the need to make, all the need for these people to make a scene. I feel like you are understanding the lesson of when we chase short-term situations, we lose sight of long-term stability. If you want short-term, totally cool. But I feel like most of my collective here is looking for long-term stability. A place to sow their seeds and allow their roots to finally expand. Again, if you want short-term, totally cool, but always remember it is exceptionally challenging to connect short-term standings to anything long-term or to convert it to anything long-term. So if anything, I feel like it becomes more cumbersome than it's worth. And y'all already know that you deserve something solid. Whatever that means to you. At the very least, reciprocity. Who's that by? What is it called? I think it's called Plush. I'll have to Google it. But Plush... Oh, I have the laptop right here. I think the song I'm thinking of is called Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. And it's like the whole, I have become cumbersome to the world. And I feel like you are noticing those who are cumbersome and just kind of adding on to the burden that you don't really need. Plush... Stone Temple Pilots? Stone Temple Pilots? Or is it another band? Oh, I need to connect to the internet. Oops, the daisy. Y'all can probably hear our Sailor Moon on in the background. Cool. Plush. Stone Temple Pilots. Oh, that's a different one. It's actually called Cumbersome by Seven Mary 3. And the irony is they sound so much like Stone Temple Pilots, but let me cross that out. I'm surprised I confused that with Plush. Because Plush is... It honestly doesn't even matter. Let me just... Cumbersome. By Seven Mary 3. I have become cumbersome. That's how he sounds. To my girl. I used to have a friend who would hate when I'd make voices like that. Anyway, I feel like y'all already know that you deserve something solid, whatever that means to you, okay? At the very least, some reciprocity. You deserve that. Now let's go ahead and move on to 8888. So we know that 8 is related to Saturn, Capricorn and Aquarius domicile, Cancer and Leo detriment, Libra exalt, Aries fall. Ish is about to get real, okay, on both ends. As your blessings roll in, best believe karma is making its rounds. Put it where it fits. You know what I'm talking about, and you have a front row seat to it. As Brittany the Cosmic Intuitive says, you have a front row seat, get your popcorn, if you want it. But, yeah. Anyway, I feel like to say the least, y'all have others believing in karma. And you can do with that what you will. Y'all are noticing who's in it for themselves, who finds your authenticity to be too raw or too much, who is ready to throw y'all under the bus for their own gain or to save their own hides, who just really was in it simply to win it, and they saw you as competition too. And we talked about that a lot last week. Many of y'all have a lot of machismo energy around you. Not necessarily healthy masculine energy, but machismo in the sense that they have a queen bee that they report to, and anything that she says goes. But anything outside of that, they will act out of ego and immediately question, if not completely shut down. If anyone makes a suggestion outside of what the queen bee energy wants, or if they act out in ways they're not expected to act, the other bees seem to lose their shit, okay? Even so, everything queen bee says, any sense of direction implemented by the high queen, it all goes to shit. Like, she doesn't know what she's doing either. I'm getting the energy for the Queen Bee would be like a Queen of Cups RX, so reverse, or even Empress reverse, okay? Like someone who uses their feminine prowess and even nurturing qualities and abilities to manipulate those around them. A lot of times they don't even realize that they do this, but they're doing it. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Ugh, that's good. That is so good. We got some pizza up in here. French roast, caramel macchiato, creamer up in that bitch. It is good. Okay. This Queen Bee can be a Taurus or have that particular sign highly aspected in her chart. Or if not, at least Capricorn or Aquarius highly aspected in her chart. This Queen Bee can also be on the verge of losing her position. She may have to like give up rights or even sell the company. I'm not sure. I feel like she already knows this but hasn't fully admitted it to herself, let alone others. Okay? Divine timing is at play here. Bide your time until she leaves the hive. Then assert yourself as an authority figure, as I'm getting y'all are definitely moving into this new space of leadership. I'm also seeing this is a male-dominated industry again, okay? So if you're someone who prefers to be in your own feminine energy, no matter what you identify as, heads up. Well, I am sure that y'all are already privy to that tidbit. I also know that it can be easy to be caught up in misogyny, and you know, it could hurt, as not everyone is necessarily acting out of a healthy, accepting space. So I get that. When you do get into this leadership position, if not already, expect at least a little bit of pushback. Like, I know y'all are tired of the pushback, and we've been talking about that too. But don't let them break you, because eventually they will respect you as the new hive ruler, be it queen or king bee. Duh. Okay? Part duh. I had channeled Royals by Lord. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby, I'll rule. Okay? Once again, remember divine timing is at play, and karma and blessings are on the way. As for those who wanted to keep your growth and manifestations at bay, the harsh side of karma and your guides say come what may. Boom, baby. Okay. 1111, one is related to the sun, Leo domicile, Aquarius detriment, Aries exalt, Libra fall. Someone here is interested in herbalism or botany, horticulture, what have you, in general. I don't want to bore you in case like y'all already know a lot of the topics that I'm referencing, especially if, you know, you might know more than me, or, you know, I say something wrong and it just irks you. Like, I get that. Which a lot of you, you know, very well may know quite a bit more than me. Like, we had channeled that y'all could be geniuses here. Nonetheless, I have some book recommendations for those who want some help getting into the beginnings of such. Don't you roll off of there. Thank you. So this is the 2025 Herbal Almanac. Llewellyn's. My fiance got me this back in 2024. It's really cool, and it teaches you companion planting, teaches you how to garden with the moon. Like, it is such a cool book, and it is really helpful. Then I would like to recommend The Modern Witchcraft Guide to Magical Herbs. This is by Judy Ann Nock. My mom had gotten this for me a long time ago, and it is extremely helpful. It has spell work. It teaches you about the different herbs and what they do, as well as the herbs to stay away from. Or if you did want to work with herbs such as, nightshades or what have you, it also explains those. So it's really helpful. I feel like we will still talk about specific practices though, if the guides, deities, angels, and ancestors call me to do such. I'm not going to talk about them in length unless I really feel called to, okay? So I won't bore you with that. Definitely check those books out though. Some of y'all have a gift to see not only your own Akashic records, but others too. That is amazing, because not even I can do that. So I feel like it's something that you could really use if you ever wanted to. All of us have different gifts, and many of us receive messages, downloads, or cosmic briefings in many different forms. Y'all, your gifts could be the exact aid someone out there was looking for, the exact message they needed in that very moment, and you would never know how much you can help unless you try. I just wanted to throw that out there, especially if you've been thinking about it or curious. I feel like y'all are becoming more confident, more outspoken, and more eager to get out and meet more people. Y'all have definitely learned the art of discernment, and you know who is for your highest good and who abuses your energy to get a good high. The goodest high. You can usually tell by the look in someone's eyes, if not within a few minutes, who displays some toxic patterns others in your life had already shown you prior. And y'all are setting boundaries. You are slamming the door on that ish. You are standing firm in who you are and cutting the BS. What is that? Was that the ice maker? That was a wild noise. Let's take that as confirmation. Anyway, y'all do not have time to be burdened by the BS anymore, and you refuse to compromise your moral integrity just for familiarity. You are breaking these chains. Bleh, excuse me. I channeled from Big Bad Wolf by In This Moment. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. And it's a good song. If you ever have the chance to, you should listen to it. But you breaking these chains is literally bringing in blessings. People may think you're meek, like the 3 little pigs, but in a sense, you're the big bad wolf in the little pig's clothing. Being underestimated is exactly how you've come to learn how others can choose to move. Y'all don't have to do anything but be yourself, and people telling themselves by acting out. It's because who you are at your very core irritates the hell out of them. It's literally the whole your light irritates their demons, okay? Many nowadays are cynical and have already given up or settled. But you haven't, and you never will, and this confuses the fuck out of them. I channeled Inner Light by Bob Moses, specifically the chorus. Let me pull that up. Honestly, the whole song, but specifically the chorus. Inner Light, Bob Moses and Elderbrook. Deepy lyrics. Okay, so you want to dance, you don't know how to get it on the floor, then don't hold back for anyone. Close your eyes, just follow the inner light. You can count on me. And I feel like that is this whole song. is like your spirit team at you, trying to encourage you to continue following your own inner light and to never dim it for anyone. This could also be your person at you, but put it where it fits if you have a person, you know? Okay, I feel like someone is also going to try some shit, and I'm getting they're saying shit like to others in hopes that it gets to you. Like, tell collective that I said hi. But they're saying it in a real threatening way. And it was meant to be a threat to you because you already know they don't like you. This person, this group, this coven has no idea their pride will be their downfall. I feel like someone around you is, you know, despite all that, very impressed with how quickly you're learning a new skill from them. Whatever skill that may be. Especially with all that shit going on in the background. This could be that, you know, someone you're studying with or even a higher up at work. This could even be your partner, and I'm getting some of y'all might even be in business together, or you're a power couple and you own your own business together. But whichever it is, you know, that's awesome. But for others of you who are single, be wary of a higher up coming onto you, okay? If they aren't your partner, I say be wary because this higher up's energy can be hard for you to read, but I'm going to teach you the pattern. I am getting that they make you feel noticed and they single you out and they really like to flatter you and stroke your ego. They make you feel noticed. However, again, this could be a pattern of theirs. I'm getting whether you're masculine or feminine, whatever you choose to identify as, you are incredibly strong-willed and again, very smart. They also find you incredibly attractive, which is the cherry on top. But again, remember, this is when they try to come in all night of Wands Lake. They have a type, and while you resemble this type, so have past others. And I'm gonna leave those downloads there. Let's go ahead and get into tarot. Where is my mantra at? Where did I put it? Dang. Okay, I think I left it in the room. Give me just a sec, y'all.
3, 2, 1!
Alright, I cooked myself in a chiffon of pink. I asked my spirit guides, ancestors, deities, angels, and Mother Nature grant me a protective glimmer, so I may think and so that I may shimmer. I am your oracle of the light, your seer in the dark. Please grant me that creative spark and allow me to bask in your divine essence through this confusion and stark. I am you and you are me. Voice through me these messages you wish to speak, and blessed be. And so it be like that. Okay, cool. Throw this back in here. Back. I need a new notebook already. Okay. I have tons of notebooks, but I need a new one. All those other notebooks are being used. Let's see. What do I want to start with? I want to start with this. We are going to start with the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Miss Lisa Sturl. Okay. This in here is literally just what I call the Joker guidebook. Throw that back in. Cool. Negative energy may not stay. I release and send it on its way. Negative energy, I banish thee, and is my words are made of thee. Negative energy may not stay. I release it and send it on its way. Negative energy, I banish thee and as my words and motivate. Negative energy may not stay. I release it and send it on its way. Negative energy, I banish thee and as my words and motivate. Negative energy may not stay. I release it and send it on its way. Negative energy, I banish thee and as my word. So mote it be. Alright, crowning energy. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. 5 of Wands in reverse. Please do not self-sabotage this blessing coming in for you. You could literally have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups upright, if you so choose to allow this Ace of Cups to come in, and you don't fight it, and you don't fight yourself, nor allow those feelings of being undeserving to get in the way. That is what I'm getting from that, like right off the bat. Okay. I feel like there's an energy of self-sabotage here, like a mega energy of self-sabotage. And a lot of it is like you thinking that you're protecting yourself. And while this was a great way to cope in the past, I'm sure right now it is not doing you any favors. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse for, you know, the end of the deck facing up. I feel like the self-sabotage is literally what leads to us crying over spilled milk when we don't need to, and that's why it's in reverse. Like, a lot of it is stuff that we do to ourselves. I feel like this is also reminding you, like, don't talk to the Bettys, the jelly-ass Bettys, until it's in place. If you absolutely have to talk to them about it, sure. I'm getting that, you know, y'all probably like to post your life on social media. That is awesome. Just be a little private in the sense that you don't share everything. Not everybody needs to know everything. Oops, I don't want those to fall. Get back up in here. Right now we're working on main energy. So far we have Page of Cups upright and we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Alright, and let's go ahead and get oppressed and suppressed energy. And I think I'm gonna go eat and then take the babies out. Oops. Go on a little walk. Get in there. Five of Cups again. Just follow your inner light. You count on me. Oppressed and suppressed energy, please. Thank you. It split it right there. Okay. Who's that tower? Cool. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Is that the Ace of Swords? That is. Okay. Put these over here. Our overall energy. We'll talk about that in a sec. Right now, for main energy, we have Page of Cups. We have Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Magician. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You have so much power in this situation, you don't even realize it. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Tower and Seven of Cups in reverse. And I decided to couple those because they fell out together, but these are going to be conjoined, and I'll explain that. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And these are coupled, conjoined as well. They fell out together. For overall energy, we have the World. Baby, the world is your oyster if you allow it to be. Y'all are definitely getting rid of a lot of self-sabotage energy and scarcity mindset here, and realizing that there is plenty to go around. And I feel like that is one of the chains you are breaking. I feel like you are also no longer going to be caught up in the delusions or the illusions that people are trying to sell you, including family, including friends, including people you've known since, who knows, like the age of 10. I don't know. Nonetheless, any fucking bullshit they are trying to sell you, you see past that. You are no longer in the delusions or the illusions that they are trying to fucking say is the way. Ten of Wands in reverse. The whole I have become cumbersome situation. People are realizing that, yeah, they are a little cumbersome in your life now. Do they care? I don't know. Do they realize they bring so much imbalance? And, you know, I feel like this is also two groups of people. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse are those who actively knew they were fucking you over and throwing you under the bus. Leaving you out in the cold, leaving you high and dry, hoping that they could take your coin, knowing that what they were doing was wrong, but they were in it for themselves and they were in it to win it and they didn't give a fuck. On that same token, there's that other group in which, with the Tower and the Seven of Cups in reverse, they themselves believed their own lies. Like, they didn't realize exactly how much they were putting onto your plate. They didn't, you know, I feel like this is almost like the covert narc in which, you know, they really do victimize themselves and they really do see themselves as the victim, and they don't realize how much chaos they bring in their wake, and a lot of the chaos is caused by them. I feel like this is like that Queen Bee energy. Whoa. All right, for the main energy, again, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, the Knight of Swords. Crowning, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like at this point, you do realize that if you were to continuously subject yourself to this, you are mitigating your own blessings, including, you know, any chance at the Ten of Pentacles or the Two of Cups. And I feel like they're both right there for you. And they're both being presented to you. If not right now, they're about to be. But the question is, are you going to take that Ace of Cups the divine is trying to hand you? Or are you going to self-sabotage? You really deserve this new beginning, this new set of blessings that, again, will not only be materialistically fulfilling, but emotionally fulfilling. You will feel whole. You will feel comfortable. You will feel stable. I feel like with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is a gentle reminder that a lot of these situations, yes, like people have kind of come in and taken advantage of you, but it's also a reminder that, especially with the Magician here and the Knight of Swords in reverse here, next to the King of Pentacles, like y'all, you trying to continuously be nice and be there for people, Page of Cups, literally is to your own detriment. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you lose money at the end. You lose your stability. You end up in debt trying to help these people. With the Magician, it's a reminder that you have a lot of power. And to remember that you can attract both ends of the spectrum, depending on what you believe you deserve. We will always accept what we feel we deserve. I feel like it's time to get real with yourself and remember that, like, when we act impulsively, that is when we more than likely will start self-sabotaging. I feel like it's time to reflect and see situations in which you know, something is not for your highest good, but you do it anyway. And this could be out of impulse. Again, this could be addiction. This could be a pattern that you're just used to, but I don't want you flying off the handle, because I feel like people ask for your help. You come in and help, and then it fucks you over, and it puts you in this energy of the Knight of Swords in reverse when you need to remember you're the Magician. Okay, when you're in the energy of the Knight of Swords in reverse, you feel like there's not enough to go around. You feel, on edge consistently. You feel a lot of frustration, but you can't necessarily talk to these people about it. You know what I mean? I feel like it is definitely time to close this cycle with these individuals, and I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready. If you haven't done it already, you are definitely ready to. With the Hierophant, oh look, there's the Lovers in reverse up there. With the Hierophant, the Lovers in reverse, and then the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then the Empress, and then the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like this is a reminder that it is important to kind of mum's the word, in the sense that, and this is also with the World, okay, these are outer energies. Mum's the word in the sense that not everybody needs to know exactly what you're doing, when you're doing, where you're at, how you're doing it, what money you have, your career. They don't need to know, not everybody needs to know absolutely everything about you. Because oftentimes, especially with the Hierophant upright, they are going to question it because individuals are asking because they are in the Hierophant mindset, in the sense that they expect you to be on a particular path. I heard the straight and narrow. And so when they find out that you're not necessarily doing what they thought was the best way to get by, and they realize that, what they were taught was not necessarily true, and that they did have options that they chose not to see. It's the whole crabs in a bucket mentality. When they realize that, they're going to be pissed, and they're probably going to take it out on you. And again, crabs in a bucket mentality, they're going to try and bring you down a peg or two. Bring you back into the bucket where they feel you belong. And they will try to convince you that that is where you belong. If you have been in this pattern of thinking, I feel like it's important to remember you're the Magician. You're the Empress. We've also been talking about the Emperor. We're getting the Emperor a lot. You're the Emperor. These people who are in that King of Cups reverse mentality, which we had gotten for like the last 3 readings. It may not be out here right now, but that energy still lingers. I'm sure I could keep shuffling and eventually it would come out. Like, this is just the first pull. So that energy lingering, I feel like, is a reminder that people are willing to do whatever it takes in order to, not all people, but these people. And you're also seeing the patterns of how these people operate, because the other individuals who operate like that, it's literally just a copy and paste. Okay, they are just copy and paste, carbon copies of each other. They all act the same. And it's like different face, same pattern. It's wild. It is wild. But you're seeing this. You're noticing this. The illusion is broken for you. The whole need for, keeping the peace just to stay in an environment with individuals who cater to that feeling of familiarity, that's gone. It's time to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And again, in this chapter, I accidentally knocked over the Hierophant, and now I see the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like y'all have trouble following your intuition because of these people. Like, some good is coming in, but you also, keep convincing yourself that you don't deserve it. And I feel like this has been an ongoing theme. I feel like a lot of you are, hopefully, working on these patterns within yourself in which, you feel you're undeserving, and then you start self-sabotaging, because you really do deserve a good life filled with happiness and love and stability and comfort. We all do. Well, I honestly didn't think I was going to use this deck, but I just reached for it, so we're here. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. This is the Disney Villains Tarot deck, and it's by, who is it by? Minerva Siegel? Yes. With illustrations by Ellie Goldwyn. 5 of Wands. That was in there. 5 of Wands. There is so much spirit of competition around you, not just within you, but around you. Yes, you are competing with yourself, but on that same token, it's important to remind yourself that sometimes good enough is okay, and we are good enough. You don't have to keep pushing yourself. Working smarter and not harder is very important there. And I feel like that's another aspect that these individuals may be jealous of. The way you can find efficacies and find ways to make things more efficient and bring in more revenue and just completely turn things out. You're like Rumpelstiltskin up in this bitch, turning straw into gold. Turning straw into gold. And I feel like you are literally seeing this happen. And it's still not enough to convince you. Because of how others have treated you. Because you feel like these people, whatever the fuck they have to say is importante. You feel like it is. Five of Wands. We're leaving that up for us to look at. Do not take the poison apple, my friends. Don't bite it, because that'll leave you in the crab bucket with everybody else. Don't bite that poison apple. Don't fucking drink the Kool-Aid of, if I can't get out, nobody gets out. Because whoever thinks that way and treats others that way, that is not okay. And then same with those people who treat you like that, and then all of a sudden when you do, have this excess, and if they find out, again, please be careful. But if you do have this excess, don't tell them exactly how much. And don't let them just see you as a cash cow and try to weasel their way back in. There's the Emperor. Just split the deck at the Emperor, 3 of coins in reverse. They don't want to work with you. They do not want to work with you. They are intimidated by you because you are the Emperor. You are the Empress. You're the Emperor. We got the Empress earlier. I'm taking the Emperor out. Come on out. He's here. He is here. You are protected so long as you allow that protection to come in. Oops. Throw you in there too. I don't even know what you are. All right. For those of you who are partnered, I am so stoked for you. Like, I feel like you guys are a power couple. And it is going to feel really good because I feel like y'all have been down and out together many a time. And you've survived a lot together. And true love in reverse. Look at that. She is trying to come between them. Y'all have had a lot of people trying to insert themselves. And they can go get fucked. Ace of Wands in reverse. Like, they can go get fucked elsewhere. The phallic card that everybody loves. They can go get fucked elsewhere because it sure as hell ain't, you know, gonna be around y'all. And I'm not getting that, like, it has to be like an individual who's trying to romantically insert themselves into your partnership. It can totally be family, you know, friends, whomever, but those who are trying to insert themselves, like, keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on those motherfuckers. They're sketchy, especially if, like, you work with them, you go to school with them, or, you know, they are family and you see them often. Do it that way, you will. Okay. Oh, hell no, I'm not taking all those. I'm not taking all those either. I will take these. Oh my god. The Ace of Cups is out here again. We have, for crowning energy, the Fool in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Chariot in reverse. Do not halt your own chariot by deciding to not take the Ace of Cups, which came out in the last deck, by the way, by refusing to take this Ace of Cups because you think you don't deserve it. And I feel like the divine are like, you would be a fool not to take this opportunity. I'm not trying to, you know, be mean or anything, but that was literally what I heard. Like, this is your cup of nectar. This is the nectar of the gods coming in your way, trying to make its way inside. It is literally going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment if you let it. That was our crowning energy. I also feel like the people who y'all are dealing with, that, you know, individual, group, or coven, or multiple groups, the fucking jealous ass Bettys. 10 of coins in reverse again, y'all. The jealous ass Bettys, like, I feel like this is also saying that they're fucking redonkulous and they're fucking stupid if they legit think that they can stop you. And if they do try to stop you with the Chariot in reverse, like, I'm not gonna lie, I always think of, like, you know, the po-po coming on in and, you know, taking shit for the win. And if these people are doing really fucked up shit, and if they are stealing from you, I swear, like, you are going to get your justice. I swear. Like, Chariot is on the way. All right. We got like one more for the main energy, and then we'll do the pressed and suppressed. Thank you. Okay, I am being told to cut the deck. Good babies. I'm gonna take you out once I'm done, okay? My babies have been so good this trip. I am so proud of them. Huh. Y'all are just good babies. One more, please. They said no. Multiple. We're gonna group these then. Okay, and then what's our overall? Okay. Okay. All right, let me tell y'all what we got for crowning thoughts. The Fool in reverse. The Ace of Cups. The Chariot in reverse. Look at Cruella de Vil. I'm getting some of y'all might have inherited a lot of animal products, and y'all are wondering if it's ethical whether or not you wear it. My friend, it is either going to end up in a landfill or it's going to end up in a thrift shop, more than likely. You can either sell it or you can wear it, but it's already been made. There's ethically no harm in using it, I feel, at least in my eyes. And if people want to come at you, they can go get fucked. You know, if you inherited your grandma's mink coat, like, fucking, they cannot come at you. Up to you. All right. For main energy, we have the 10 of coins. 80. The 7 of cups in reverse. Oh, 10 of coins is in reverse too. And the 7 of coins in reverse. Okay, we have a lot of 7s. So the Chariot is the 7th in the major arcana. Then we have the 7 of coins in reverse and the 7 of cups in reverse. 777. That is a very lucky number. Not only are we getting the essence of karma here, but we are getting the essence of the divine wants to fucking rain blessings on you. You are getting the green light. Green line, bus number 777. Hop on. You are fucking ready. I don't care if you don't feel ready. You're ready. For oppressed and suppressed thoughts, we have the 4 of cups in reverse. Drunk ass fucking Captain Hook right there. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Coins, in case you didn't feel like the Ace of Cups was a good enough gift. The Ace of Coins is out here. It's a reminder that you could have it all if you allow it. The 8 of Wands, and it really wants to come in. And the Devil. But so does the Devil. And the Devil is going to do anything he can to ensure you do not get this Ace of Coins, nor this Ace of Cups. Don't let them win. Because I feel like this is destined for you. This is fated. And divine timing is very much so at play. But karma is heavy in this reading. What is this? Huh. Okay. Overall energy, the Empress in reverse. We called that. That was that Queen Bee. 2 of Wands in reverse. She has no idea what's coming in. She doesn't even, like, she is not good at planning, friend. Like, she is stuck. Not only that, and this could be a he. I'm just saying she, but this individual is stuck. They've been using their motherly abilities and nurturing qualities and, you know, being a woman, essentially. They have been using their female energy to manipulate others. And that's not okay. And now they're at a standstill because they're about to lose it all. And they do not know how to tell others, let alone look in the mirror and, oh, Magician wanted to come out. Magician in reverse. Manipulative as fuck. Let alone look in the mirror and tell themselves the truth about what's going on. That's hard for them. And so we're just going to let things play out. Bide your time because things are going to change. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. This the Empress in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse, I feel like, is the King of Cups in reverse, but he has advanced. The Four of Cups in reverse, Mr. Captain Hook, we've been getting him a lot. This person totally could be in addiction. Totally. Totally. Nonetheless, they are going to, if you are not careful around this person and you do not keep your guard up with the Ace of Swords in reverse, they are going to do their best to get into your head. This person is not okay. Like, they are wanting to really fuck with you. The King of Swords in reverse is, like, psychologically fucked up. Like, they're not okay. And they like to manipulate people psychologically. This is the King of Cups in reverse advancing, I feel. And they are going to try and come at you when you least expect it, and they are going to escalate. Be prepared for that. Your Ace of Coins, your Ace of Cups, it's all coming in. Like with the 10 of Coins in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Coins in reverse. Again, like, do not let these fucking people come in and fuck your shit up just because they want to be crabs in a bucket. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I gotta go check on something. I will be right back. And then we'll pull some more.
Light and free. Ethereal. Unrestrained. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I have no regrets.
Nikki, what happened to Miss Wang Jen? She just disappeared.
She said she was obsessed with making paint for the mural. Maybe what we really saw was a manifestation of her obsession over not being able to restore the mural when she found it. No wonder. That must be why the mural was covered in that thick layer of dust, even though she said she'd just finished cleaning most of it. The notes she left in the margins, the dried up paint? She must have found this mural a very long time ago.
How could that be? Then she didn't make it past 20 after all. Does that mean all her hard work was for nothing?
I don't think so. This mural, it wouldn't be here without her. Miss Wang Jun kept saying that her poor health held her back from achieving all that she wanted to. But she managed to travel across the sea and find this lost mural, even though all she had was her childhood inspiration and a legend she didn't know was true or not. To restore it and preserve it, so that future generations would get to experience its majesty. Miss Wang Jun, is this what you wished for people to see?
Nikki, do you think Miss Wang Jen finally found eternal beauty?
I think nothing in this world is eternal in and of itself. Murals erode, paint fades, even legends start to blur after years of retelling them. But there have always been people as pure of heart as Miss Wang Jun, who never stop pursuing and preserving what they cherish. That's how beauty endures through generations. Their love makes it eternal. Maybe she's part of that mythic realm now. Surrounded by vibrant colors and ethereal clouds as she walks through the millennia. Miss Wang Jun, I will restore the rest of the mural. One day, someone else will stand before it, tracing its lines, guessing its story.
Back. We have these all on display. Let me angle this. We wanted to pick another deck kind of extend this a little bit. I love when the readings just offer us confirmation. You know what I mean? Like those long lists of downloads and then the reading that follows that really like ties everything in. I love when that happens. I feel like y'all are also like watching other tarot readings or getting tarot readings or giving yourself tarot readings less and less. You are really relying on your intuition now. That is importante and I'm proud of you. Okay. Put this up in the background. You'll remember which book. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm a weirdo, guys. Well, I'm not really sorry. I like being weird, but I understand not everybody understands me. All readers are different. I just got that weird energy. I'm just a weirdo. Whole ass weirdo. Alright. I love this deck, my mini tarot deck. But I want to throw some oracle down. Let's see. Some of y'all might be getting a vote. Number 16, this is where I split the deck. Number 16, the ship is the symbol of riches and when near indicates wealth by inheritance or trade. It also foretells a voyage. Lovely. Some of y'all might be getting a boat. Nonetheless, like, y'all, comfortability is right around the corner. I heard "Let me drive the boat" when Kodak Black was in that little meme. He was like, "Let me drive the boat." Y'all, drive the boat. You are literally the captain of your own soul. You're the captain of your own ship. Okay? Your soul is essentially the captain of your vessel, your ship. Make this life a good one. You really can. Lots of reversals here. No particular spread either, but yep. We got that card last time too. Get back in there. I'm not taking that again. Yay! This ship just fell out. A little reminder that you guys could literally have it all if you wanted to. You could make your own desires and dreams come true if you wanted to. All right, what do we got here? We have number 42, Amor. Amor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Then we have number 19. This card represents the gentleman whose fortune is being told, or a gentleman in close proximity. That's in reverse. We also have number 9 in reverse, the birds. I heard that shit is for the birds. Nonetheless, the birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when nearby. If far away from the person with 7, 16, 12, or 22 between, the chance to avert the evil spell. Damn, do we have that anywhere? Is it 7, 16, 12, 22? Wild. We don't have any of those. Okay. Number 46 in reverse. The railroads. The railroads forecasts... Sorry, it's upside down. a long journey if near 44, a serious accident if near 29, a robbery. So that was in reverse. 29 or 44. It doesn't look like we have either of those, so that's good. Number 8, the scythe. The scythe presages disappointment and when nearby the coffin, early death. That was in reverse. Number 23, again in reverse. The ring, when to the right of the person, is unerring indication of rich and happy marriage, but lying to the left, disappointment and love. That was in reverse. Number 34, the star, ensures success in all enterprises when near, when very distant, some unlucky events. That was in reverse. Number 11, the fox, in close proximity, augurs distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distant, less danger. That was also in reverse. Right off the fucking bat, I just want to say all of these cards in between is literally how they tried to stir the pot with you. Okay? And this doesn't just have to be a gentleman spirit or a gentleman. I was getting that machismo energy, that energy of misogyny, and even women can carry that. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be misogynistic and carry machismo energy. Energy is fluid. I feel like they are going to, if they were trying to send any magique noir your way, I definitely feel that that is coming back to them, especially since that was in reverse, mind you. That is coming back to them. Times 8. 8 specifically because we got Saturn. And Saturn is indicative of 8. We also have the 8 card out here, number 8. I feel like literally any way they tried to come between you and your happiness and your contentment, your marriage, your family, if they tried to rob you, if they fucking tried to make the journey longer for you than it needed to be, if they were causing accidents, quote unquote, and fucking shit up for you, purposefully, this fox in reverse, that's their energy. The fox in reverse, not the good traits of the fox, but the bad traits. They were in it for themselves. That group, that coven, that person, in it for themselves. And now they get to reap what they sowed. They should not have messed with you. The star in reverse shows just how much they were bothered by your light, but at the same time, how they underestimated you. And now look what is happening. We have wine. This is in reverse, number 40. Wine is the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. They could be stuck in addiction. We were talking about that. Number 48, the riches. The money safe. Number 48. The money safe indicates riches. If shut-sighted toward the person, it denotes loss by speculation. What they took from you is about to be taken from them, and the divine is going to take it. Number 21. Number 12. Children. Children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. They chose to act this way. They may even have CYFD called on them. I don't know. I feel like this individual should just not be around children in general. And I feel like we saw the chariot earlier. We know the popo is probably coming in. If this person has children, they're being taken away from them. They're losing custody. And if they're your children, you're getting custody. And you're going to be able to provide for them. It's going to be like all of a sudden, after this long period of drought in finances, once you detach from this person, and if you don't detach from them on your own accord, the divine will come in and fuck shit up for them anyway. That doesn't mean you will get your blessings. though. You have to actively detach and seek out what is good for you and accept the good and realize you don't deserve the sort of treatment that this King of Swords in reverse, this Empress in reverse, this King of Cups in reverse, the way they treat you, this Fox in reverse, this machismo shit, that's not love. And I feel like y'all are learning what love looks like because you display a lot of love. And I feel like you're finally going to be showing a lot of that love to yourself in order to continuously remind yourself that, yes, I do deserve this. No, I should not be self-sabotaging or fucking this opportunity up for myself just because this person doesn't think I deserve it. Because I know I deserve it. That is going to be you, collective. With the overall energy, we have number 10, the pick. And we're going to put it by the ship because that is the symbol of riches. Number 10, the pick. Whether far or near is an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance, high honors, and all ambitions attained. We also have number 21. That's in reverse. Number 21, the stork, denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance from which it lies from the person. So with that being in reverse, this phenomenal luck, this great abundance is literally riding on whether or not you create space between you and this person. This could even be a change of residence. Pack your bags. With the sun in reverse, there are many more opportunities coming in that you have no idea about. This is literally just a taste. This is a taste of the abundance you are about to experience because, my friend, the money safe is ready to open up. You just have to let it. Okay, I am going to end it here. I am really happy for you guys. I feel like this is a really, really, really cool handful of opportunities that y'all are receiving. And please don't throw them away. Just, for the sheer fact that you feel like, someone else needs help and, you decide to no longer take the opportunity, or, you take the opportunity and you tell everyone about it, and all of a sudden you become a cash cow. Like, please don't do that. The world is your oyster, but that doesn't mean that the whole world needs to know everything that is going on within your life. Keep some things private. Keep some things to yourself. But if you do want to gloat, I honestly don't blame you, because these people, they feel like a nightmare and a half, and I feel like y'all have been having nightmares about them, which is another way to decipher what your subconscious is trying to tell you. And that is obviously that this individual is not good. I feel like your subconscious is still working through trauma that they have put you through, and you know that this individual is not for your highest good, but you stick around. I just channeled, and I'm gonna write this down. I channeled Diet Mountain Dew by Lana Del Rey. Specifically, you're no good for me. You're no good for me. You're no good for me, but baby, I want you. Diet Mountain Dew, baby, New York City. Never was there ever a girl so pretty. Do you think we'll be in love forever? Do you think we'll be in love? So I feel like y'all definitely have some soft spots for these people. At least a couple of these people, right? Or you've had a soft spot for them. With that, I just want to remind you that this person, this group, this coven, they really are not for your highest good. Much like Diet Mountain Dew soda. And though it tastes good in the moment, that doesn't mean it is good for your body, your mind, your soul, your visage, what have you. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I am done droning on. 7 rings, baby. Like, you want it, you got it. Remember that. You deserve the love that you have been giving. You are giving that to yourself through the self-love. And for those of you who are partnered, you are also just absolutely, positively reigniting the spark for the millionth time. I am excited for you. Shit is happening. It's the year of the fire horse, and we feel it. Y'all, like, you deserve this. Be gentle on yourselves, please. I love you.